When I started diving into the AI world, I was overwhelmed by all the seemingly complicated AI lingo and jargon that was out there. The words I was hearing only sounded comprehensible if I had a PhD in computer science. AI jargon is no joke. It can be intense. Eventually, after about a year of using AI, I started to feel a bit more confident in my AI vocabulary. That wasn't until one evening my dad asked me to explain AGI and Superintelligence to him, and I just fumbled around my words a bit and acted like I knew what I was talking about, but just overcomplicated what I said to him and made him more confused and me more confused, honestly. And that was simply because I didn't really know the definition and what the words meant. So then I just filled it and replaced it with all this jargon and this prolonged explanation. And as Naval Ravikant, who's a very smart angel investor, very well known, popular tweet thread called How to Get Rich, dabbles in some life advice, philosophy, stuff like that, he said, you don't really know something unless you can explain it to a 5-year-old. If you can't explain it in simple layman's terms, you don't really know it. So I'm going to explain to you all in simple layman's terms what a vast amount of these popular AI terms that you may have heard of, a lot you may have not, and what they mean. Because a lot of these words I'm going to say you probably couldn't even explain if you had a gun pointed at your head. But with 2026 coming up and AI just continuously getting talked about more and more, rightly so, it is the most revolutionary technology that's out. It's going to completely change and shape our future. But anyway, the goal of this video is simply to help you understand 30 AI terms that'll help you be able to watch AI video without falling asleep or hold your own in a conversation with someone who knows way more about AI without scratching your head and trying to figure out what the hell they're saying. I'm going to start with 10 basic ones, go into 10 more advanced and broader ones, and then go into the weeds and cover 10 expert ones. And better yet, I'm going to do it rapid fire style. So buckle up, let's get after it. Oh, I'm so paranoid to keep checking my recording because this is my third time trying to film this because of some technical issues. Okay, first up, AI, artificial intelligence. AI is a software that learns patterns from data to do things humans normally do. So when TikTok suggests videos that are exactly what you want to see, the For You page, that algorithm, is an AI. It's like having a personal assistant who studies your habits and guesses what you want next. Next up is Chatbot. Get this, a chatbot is an AI that chats with you. I know, wild. And helps with tasks. So that could be ChatGPT drafting your cover letter based on bullet points. It's like texting a friend who always replies instantly. Like I said, we're starting basic. So next up is prompt. A prompt is the instruction you send to an AI. So let's say you're a fitness influencer, you just hit a great leg day and recorded it. You give ChatGPT your workout. You could say, write me a short caption for my Instagram reel about why everyone should hit leg day. What you typed in there and sent is a prompt. Think about it like ordering pizza for that one friend who's really picky about what is or is not on their pizza. The clearer your instructions are to the person on the phone, the better the pizza will come out. So your friend will not whine and complain and is happy with their pizza. Whew, it's a bit of an exaggerated metaphor. Number 4 is training data or data, whatever. Training data is the set of examples an AI learned from before its release. So books, websites, and code are all used to train a model. It's like recipes the chef memorizes that shape the meals they can cook. Next up is token. A token is a small chunk of text that an AI processes. So the word basketball can be broken down into 2 tokens, basket and ball. Tokens are like Lego pieces because it doesn't see the castle that you're going to build, it sees the blocks. Number 6 is context window. A context window is how much text an AI can remember in one go. A big context window lets you paste a whole report and ask questions on it. Think of it like a notepad. The bigger the notepad, the more you can write on it before you flip the page. Onto generative AI. Generative AI creates new things instead of only analyzing existing data. So that could be an image tool that makes a YouTube thumbnail out of your video script you send it. Think of it like a DJ who mixes some old records into a new track. Number 8, I'm sure you're all familiar with this one. Hallucination. A hallucination is when an AI confidently makes up something that is not true. So that could be where ChatGPT cites a study that doesn't exist. Imagine it like your friend who got blackout drunk and you were with them the whole night, and then the next morning they're trying to piece it together and telling you all these stories of things that happened, but in reality their head was just in a toilet and they made it all up. Interesting metaphor, not from experience. On to bias. Bias is skewed output caused by skewed training data. So this is where a system might only suggest male names for CEO. Think about it like that scale at your gym that's always 5 pounds off, or at least you tell yourself that. Number 10 is AI generated content. And get ready for this one. AI generated content is anything created by AI, including text, images, audio, video. So that popular reel that went around that everyone saw of all the bunnies jumping on the trampoline, and they're like, oh, that's amazing, that's crazy. But then they learned it was AI. Yeah, AI generated. It's getting a bit too good, which is wild because we're still in the early days of AI. Okay, so metaphor, I suppose it's like store brand food because it works, but it doesn't come from the usual source you buy from. Not the best metaphor. Anyway, that covers the everyday lingo that you've probably heard, or now you know the more popular terms. And now we're going to dive into the bigger ideas and concepts that are really shaping our world now. So number 11 is agent. I'm going to read some of these from a screen because this YouTube video called We're Not Ready for Superintelligence, which is about the study AI 2027, explains it so well. So anytime I'm looking over here, that's because I'm reading their definition because they're very good. So an agent is an AI that can take instructions and perform tasks for you online. Stop hitting your mic. So an agent could book flights and then update your travel spreadsheet. It's like an eager intern who works fast, but sometimes makes mistakes. Number 12 is AI agent or Agentic AI. Agentic AI is just a buzzword for agents that can act more independently and you don't need to prompt them constantly. So an AI agent might plan your entire holiday from flights to all the activities. It's like a personal assistant who not only books your tickets, but also packs your bags. Okay, chain of thought. Chain of thought is letting the model use a scratch pad to think out loud step by step for better accuracy. So that's when you ask ChatGPT to solve a math problem and it shows the steps it's taking before it spits out the final answer. It's like doing a multiple choice question and scribbling some notes to the side before you decide your verdict. On to alignment. Alignment means making sure AI follows human goals rather than shortcuts or deceptive behavior. So an aligned system would prefer honest, correct answers over fast but wrong ones. It's like training your dog to heel instead of chasing every single ball you throw. Number 15, we're halfway there. Stick with me now. Oh, and there's some links in the comments below. Misalignment. Misalignment is when a model appears helpful but actually optimizes for the wrong goal and may deceive to look good on the test. So misalignment would be away from human goals and doing deceptive behavior. The model is massaging results to seem smarter than it is. It's like a student cheating to get the top grades that it gets, but they didn't really get it because they cheated. So if the teacher knows you're cheating, they're like, okay, they got the A, but they cheated. Except the AI might not let us know it's cheating. Scary. Okay, that's misalignment. Next up, we got feedback loop or acceleration. A feedback loop occurs when AI helps build better AI, so each generation speeds up the next. So that's when a newer model designs its improved successor faster. It's like compound interest, but way more exponential because growth stacks on growth. Number 17 is deepfake. Some of you are dirty-minded. A deepfake is an AI-generated video or audio that makes someone appear to do or say something that they didn't. So a fake celebrity advert that might look completely real. It's like Photoshop for video where the edits are invisible unless you know. 18 is AI arms race. An AI arms race is when companies or nations rush to build stronger AIs for power and advantage. So this is a big safety debate because as these companies and nations are speeding up the progression of AI, it could go way too fast and be dangerous, and arguably more dangerous if a nation with the wrong intentions got the lead, which is why the arms race keeps going nonetheless. It's like a sprint where everyone keeps adding nitro, hoping the engine holds. Okay, 19, the big one, AGI. Artificial General Intelligence. AGI is a system that can exhibit human-level capabilities across most tasks. So it studies law, writes poems, and files your taxes to the extent as a human would in one system. It's like hiring a genius person who can be your lawyer, chef, and mechanic all at once. And if that's not clear, to make it very clear, I'll read this to you. AGI means an AI that can do any intellectual task a human can do, not just specific ones. So AGI is AI that thinks, learns, and solves problems as well as a human across any topic. Unlike narrow AI, which does one thing, AGI is good at anything, just like people. AGI can teach itself and adapt to new tasks without being retrained. So some key traits it would have are human-like understanding and problem solving. It learns from experience and applies that to new situations. And it's versatile, able to do many jobs, not just one. So AGI, to be clear, is still theoretical, and there is no true AGI yet. Which brings us to 20. Superintelligence. This one's a bit easier to grasp. Superintelligence is AI that becomes smarter than every human combined at everything. So it could solve the most challenging scientific problems faster than all of the leading top scientists, like teams of them. It could beat easily. It's like a person who has a PhD in everything and who has been working in those fields for 10 years too. Imagine it like playing chess against a 1,000-brained opponent that's a genius and who's been alive for 1,000+ years with all that experience. You've already lost before you've even played your first move. Checkmate. Okay, those are the world-shaping ideas and the really big, broad ones that I call advanced. Those 10 were. Now we're going to move on to the last 10, which are more of the nuts and bolts. So let's dive under the hood and get into the expert terms, the real techie stuff that might make you want to fall asleep. But stay awake. You should know these terms too, because these are how the AIs work behind the scenes. We're going to get into the weeds a bit here. Okay, so LLM, large language model. A large language model is a huge AI trained on mountains of text, so it can read and write like us. So that would be a model drafting your email in your writing style. This is ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, Claude. All those are LLMs. Think of it like the world's biggest library that also ghostwrites on demand. Okay, 22, Transformer. A transformer, not Optimus Prime, is the 2017 architecture that powers modern models and provides the T in GPT. Basically, it lets models handle long paragraphs efficiently. It's like swapping from hand-carried bricks to a forklift. Instead of it reading things left to right, it's now picking and choosing and figuring it out quicker through patterns. On to attention, which I hope I still have of yours. Attention is the mechanism that focuses on the most relevant tokens. See, we're connecting these words together. So in the phrase riverbank loan, it connects the word bank to money instead of a river. Think of it like a stage spotlight on a lead actor. 24, fine-tuning. Fine-tuning is extra training that helps a general model specialize. So this could mean you adapt a model and give it instructions to emulate your brand's tone. Think of it like coaching an overall strong athlete into one main position. 25, embeddings. Embeddings are number vectors that capture meaning so text can be compared. So the word car sits near vehicle and away from broccoli. They're like GPS coordinates for ideas. Okay, vector database. A vector database stores embeddings so you can find similar meaning searches. So you can search things like find notes like this paragraph across your documents. It's like a wardrobe organized by outfit vibe rather than color. Almost done. 27. RAG. R-A-G. Retrieval Augmented Generation. RAG means the model retrieves sources first and then answers using them. So if you have your policy PDF in your project files and you ask it to use it to reply to a customer, that's how it pulls that policy file to reply to them. It's the difference between an open book exam and a guess. System prompt. A system prompt is a set of hidden instructions that set behavior before you type anything. So you might set your system prompt to never use em dashes or always respond concisely. It's like workplace rules that are pinned in the back room that it follows. 29. API, Application Programming Interface. Expert level terms, I told you, but it's not that complicated because an API is the way apps connect to and use or get used by models. So this is where Zapier links Gmail, Slack, and a model so they work together. It's the connectors tool that is in ChatGPT and Claude. Think of it like a drive-through window where the apps place their order. 30, seemingly simple, but compute. Compute is the hardware horsepower needed to train or run models. So newer frontier models, like going from GPT-4 to GPT-5, requires far more GPUs. More compute. It's like the engine size in a car where the bigger engine usually gives you more speed. And for the hell of it, I'll give you a bonus one, in case I missed one really. Parameters or weights. Parameters or weights are the learned numbers inside a model that stores its knowledge and behavior, and copying those files can recreate that same model. They are like a restaurant secret seasoning because if you steal it, you can copy the taste. Think the Krusty Krab formula. So there you go. That should be 31 terms. So I hope these definitions helped clear things up for you. And after that, I might not even do a part 2, but I mean, if you guys really want a part 2, let me know. I'll tackle some more terms. In the description, there are some links of mine that are extra value that might intrigue you all to check out. And I promise you, the value is quite amazing, and some of it is free value, and some of it is paid value. So if you got value from this video, I hope you check those out. I think I'm losing my voice. Anyway, I'll let YouTube and the geniuses over there suggest the video of mine that they think you will love next. So check that out. I'm sure I'd agree with their choice. Thanks for watching.